if we are looking at a 360 view of the stars, okay, 360 view, we divide those into 12 for the 12 zodiac signs. With the lunar mansions, we are dividing that 360 degree again, but in 27 ways. Those 12 zodiac signs are 30 degrees each. But for nakshatras, they are 13 degrees and 20 minutes each. You know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We are starting there, and we're going to divide up Aries into 3 sections. And some of the nakshatras do span into 2 signs. They'll be towards the end of Aries and then the beginning of Taurus, etc., etc. It's important to understand that when they are separated in between 2 signs, they are a sign in and of themselves, these nakshatras. And the nakshatras also have their own deity. They also have typically different rulers as well, planetary rulers from the zodiac sign that they're in. So for example, we have Aries is the very first sign, as we all know, and Ashwini sits within Aries, but Ashwini is ruled by Ketu and Aries is ruled by Mars. Ashwini is represented by the head of a horse. And so very similar to Aries, they like moving. They like being on the go, 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 go. If you have planets in Ashwini and you, I don't know, are in a public place, you could easily be irritated by other people. You just want to get going where you're going to go. You want it fast. You want it now. So Ashwini, very impulsive energy, very my way or no way, like let's go. Of course, it gets better with age. It improves with age. Patience improves with age. But these people typically get speeding tickets. They're very, they're just fast and want to be on the go and want everything quickly. It has to be done quickly and get to where you're going, get to what you want, and everything has to be done fast. These people love to travel and they are very courageous. Usually very pioneering. They're like the first to do things in their families, the first to do things in their communities, just because they're not scared to take action. But the opposite side of that is, yes, you're fearless, but there's an unpredictability that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. It makes people not know when they can fully relax in your energy. These people make excellent leaders. And they have a lot of courage. And again, they're not scared to take risks and not scared to just take action. But that unpredictability comes with a sense of immaturity. Be a little inconsiderate too, because they're very self-goal driven. And sometimes that can be blinding to how it affects other people. And so that is something that these people should look out for if you have Ashwini. Their ability to understand other people around them and have compassion for other people, that definitely grows with age and experience. And this is very generic because it's gonna really determine how this person uses this energy for good or for bad. Also you have to look at the chart as a whole. You have to look at where all the other planets are located as well, not just this one nakshatra. And again, ruled by Ketu. Mars rules Aries, but Ketu rules Ashwini. So if you have moon, if you were born with your moon in Ashwini, you have very much Ketu energy, very spiritual, can isolate, but probably really enjoy your alone time and enjoy places of solitude, foreign travel, speaking to other people about spirituality. People with a placement in Ashwini could also have a sense of like trying to find themselves, especially like earlier in life, like figure out who they are. I mean, I think to a certain extent, everyone struggles with that to a certain extent, but those of us who have Ashwini, typically it will take a little bit longer to figure out who that is. There's like a soul searching. Ashwini is also represented as the physician to the gods. So these people make incredible doctors and really anything medicine related, healing related. In general, again, these people love horses. It's represented by a horse. So these people typically enjoy being around horses, maybe even like equestrian therapy could be a route that they take in life. The deity is also different. So Ashwini Kumar are two horses that are the offspring of a goddess who tried to escape her husband because he was being deceitful. And so she roamed around disguised as a horse, and he still hunted her down and found her. And so then their offspring became these two horse-like beings who were physicians to the gods. So that's where the mythology comes in. And something that Vedic astrologers see a lot with people who have planets in Ashwini, or really Aries in general, is they have such a life purpose, such a deep sense of purpose. And it's karmic. It's like almost karmic destiny that these people search for themselves. So again, this is the nakshatra of people who are the healers. They're the initiators. People who move really based strictly on their intuition. And again, very purposeful energy. So let me know if you have Ashwini Nakshatra is where one of your planets are located, or your rising sign. I would love to hear if any of this resonates with you, or if you're a horse girl. Maybe Taylor Swift has it in her chart. I'll have to look it up. Some negative traits of Ashwini is that they can abandon what they started because they lose interest in it. The impulsiveness can also have like decision making without really thinking things through or how it's going to affect them. They can also not be great with integration work because again, it's kind of like, well, what's next? What's next? Ashwini teaches us that beginnings are sacred, but only if you're able to finish what you start and see it through with the integration.